What's up, Keep Pounding Crew? This is part 2 of the day 12 final thoughts video. If you like the channel, if you like the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, select all, and leave a comment down below. Let's get into it. So, my thoughts on today's practice were that we ran a lot of different situations, and I think this team's ready for the preseason game. Honestly, we got 2 practices up in Indianapolis, which are joint practices with the Colts, and I wish I could see those. But, you know, if somebody would like to throw some video footage of that out there so that I can watch that, that would be fantastic. And I'll take notes on it and put a video out for you guys. But as of right now, just speaking on the situational football that we saw today, yeah, I think every team that we saw, you know, 1 versus 2, 2 versus 3, you know, or 1 versus 3, you know, everybody looked good. Everybody looked solid. And, you know, that's a testament to how hard these guys have worked during training camp this year to really nail down and fine-tune the details. So I'm very pleased with that. You know, you didn't see any false starts, like I said earlier in the first video. And these guys are disciplined. You know, these drills have helped. These warm-ups have helped. You know, the exercises have helped. So, you know, now it's just a question of, can you put all of this together into one whole preseason game and have success in all areas? And that's the trick of training camp. You know, the first 2 weeks, that first preseason game, you have to make sure that all the pieces are in place to be able to fit together the puzzle for the first preseason game and make sure that everything fits well and is fine-tuned. And it's tricky to do. It is. I will say that. So, you know, credit to the coaching staff, credit to all the people that were helping out with those two, you know, especially with the drills, because that's a tough job. You know, it's a lot of work. And, you know, like these guys said, you know, it's a grind. And if you can grind it out and you can fine-tune the details, then you're going to get rewarded during preseason games. And that is really when the competitive nature comes out, when you're trying to win over a depth chart spot. So, again, my concern is the linebackers. I hope we got enough depth to handle preseason and get through it safely. But I think everybody's really ready. You know, you saw DJ Moore catch one today. You know, and previously you didn't see much of him in the past 2 weeks, but that was really encouraging to see him catch a pass. You know, the sideline passes, you know, that stopped the clock. There was one time when one of the wide receivers, I'm not sure which one it was, or whether it was a tight end, but he didn't get out of bounds at the proper time, you know, to cut down the amount of time that it takes to run those drills. you could clearly hear in the video, I believe it was Sam Darnold that said it, don't beat ourselves. You know, you just shouted it. Everybody heard it. Everybody. The coaches, the special teams, everybody in the stands heard it too. Don't beat ourselves, you know? And I'm just sitting there like, thank you. Now that's leadership. That is leadership right there. And Sam Darnold's definitely got leader qualities. I think he's going to be solid for us. You know, I got my vote of confidence in right now for him. We'll see what happens. But, you know, he looks good. The real test of Sam Darnold is going to be the Colts preseason game. That's really where it's going to start. You know, because training camp, he's going to look good in pretty much every drill. You know, he's a vet. He's been around. You know, it's a better environment, better players, better everything. So, you know, I'm one of those people that's just going to be like, okay, well, preseason is where we test you, you know? We find out exactly what you can do versus what you can't do and how that's going to affect everybody later on. They practiced a various amount of drills. You know, there was the third down situation where you're up by so many points, or a fourth down situation where you're down by so many points. So, you know, there were a lot of situations that were thrown out there today. And I was very happy to see that. You know, these guys have a system on what drills they want to run on certain days, you know, and it builds up and it builds up and it builds up. You install something every single day that's new, that's strenuous, that challenges the players. And I love that. I love that system that they're running right now. Matt Rule knows what he's doing, you know. And I remember watching Ron Rivera back in the last decade. His methods were a little bit different, you know, but again, he did install certain things too, you know, as needed, but it was still the same plan going into training camp, you know, every year. Really, it's the same drills, the same everything. And you saw like 30 minutes of warm-ups, you know, and then you saw specific drills being run. Then you saw the 7-on-7s and 11-on-11s. With Matt Rule, it's a little different. And I say that in the way of, when you talk about, what was it? Saturday, which was fan day. I mean, you saw the drills, and then they immediately went into 7-on-7s right after that. You know, you saw 30 minutes of drills. You didn't see much warm-ups. That's the one thing you notice when you look at Matt Rule's system and how he sets it up. That's the major difference. And I don't know if that difference helps or hurts us down the road. Yeah, I need to see, this is the second year of it, I need to see 2 solid years, you know, of training camps and how they translate into the regular season to be able to tell you that answer. And this is the second training camp, so we'll see how that translates into the season. And realistically, I want to watch training camp next year as well to be able to fully answer that question. Because we were not able to go to training camp in 2020 as it was a COVID year. So, now we're getting that opportunity. Now we're getting to look at these guys face to face, and see, is this going to translate or not? Is this chemistry going to move into preseason the way we hope? Thus far, I'm going to say yes. Yeah. I have no idea for sure, but right now I'm going to say yes. Now, when you look at the fine-tuned details, and we're talking about movement, technique, all that stuff, these guys have got this stuff down pat. And it didn't take them long. The vets, it took them less time, obviously. But I'm satisfied and I'm happy with what I'm seeing. So we'll see how that works out in Indy. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like and sub. If you haven't subbed yet and you're enjoying the content, why not? Come on. It's free. Anyway, guys, take it easy, man. I hope this video finds you happy, safe, and comfortable. And stay safe, stay healthy, and keep pounding.